So, good evening, YouTube. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Apart from the weather, I'm having a great day. It's been fantastic, but the weather is absolutely rubbish. Big up everyone in the chat already. A lot of you I had to unblock today, so I hope you all appreciate my time and efforts sitting there getting you all unblocked. And hopefully, it won't happen again. I don't know if there's a glitch or whatever, like I said yesterday, but yeah, hopefully everything could be fine now. So I was obviously thinking after last night's performance of some of the young guns, then we obviously got Man United on Monday. So I was thinking, what is actually our best team? And I've got my best team, but I wanted to put it out to you guys. Obviously, you guys make this channel, so without you lot, I wouldn't be sitting here chatting into a camera, because I wouldn't be sitting here talking to myself, would I? So obviously, without people watching it, it's pretty pointless. So yeah, I thought I'm going to read out my team, my best 11, and then I'm going to get you guys to do yours, and I'm going to read as many as I can out. I've also texted Chig as well about doing a watch along for the MK Dons versus Liverpool game. And do you know what? I've lived in Milton Keynes 37 years, right? I've never once watched MK Dons live. And I'm miles away. Otherwise, I would have tried to have got a ticket for that. It would have been nice to have seen that game. But yeah. Anyway, let me just send this text very quickly. It's very important to Chig. And then I'm going to read my 11 out. Sorry about that. Right, listen. Like I said, a lot of them young guns last night performed really, really well, and a lot of them have staked a claim. Obviously, Rob Holding's back as well. Everyone's pretty much fit now, other than Lacazette. So yeah, I was thinking, who do we play if every single player is fit, which they almost are, other than Lacazette? What is our best 11? So this is the 11 I've come up with. Leno in goal, obviously. Then I've gone with Hector Bellerin, who, by the way, first couple of seconds on the pitch yesterday set up Joe Willock. What a great pass as well. So fair play to him, and I hope to see that he's back to his best, because when he broke into the team, he was fantastic, wasn't he? And then he kind of lost his way a little bit, and now he's been injured. So hopefully he can come into the game on Monday. Although it might be a little bit too soon for him, but we'll see. But anyway, Bellerin at right back. Then I have gone with Tierney at left back. That boy last night, Jesus Christ, he was absolutely relentless. That is what I want in a left back. Somebody who can get a ball, skin a man, and whip a ball straight into the box with precision, with pace. And he done it time and time again. The right back, Lolly, I think his name was, the Nottingham right back. He sent him back to Nottingham about 6 times in that game. It was just embarrassing for the lad. I felt sorry for him in the end. But he can defend. He's got a brain on him. And he is going to make us a hell of a lot better, I can tell you that. And Aubameyang, Lacazette, the midfield runners, they're all going to score a hell of a lot more goals now because of Tierney whipping them balls in. Centre-back pairing. This is where it was kind of difficult for me to pick. But Rob Holding, definitely. I think he is our best ball-playing centre-back. I actually think he's a very good defender as well as a ball-playing defender. He's actually a very good defender in actual defending, which is saying that most of our defenders haven't got a clue what they're doing with. So Rob Holding for me. This is where I was a bit confused with the next spot. I did toy with putting Callum Chambers in there, but I don't know. I'd rather use him as a backup right back. He seems to have adopted that role pretty damn well recently. So I'm going to go with David Luiz. Again, another one who can stroll out from the back, comfortable on the ball. And if we're going to persist with this constant splitting the 2 centre-backs onto the 6-yard box when we get a goal kick, then for me, you have to have 2 players who can control the ball, can run out of defence with the ball, can spring a pass, and they can both do that. So I think that would complement each other as well, because if one goes, the other one would stay, and vice versa. And the same with Bellerin and Tierney. If one goes bombing forward, the other one, if you see yesterday, I actually said on the stream, why is Tierney so far back? Yeah, and that was because I think it was Chambers at the time, was so far forward. And he used his brain and he thought, well, I don't need to be up there. And listen, no disrespect to Monreal. I liked Monreal as a footballer. I thought he was a very good left back for us. This guy is next level. right? And Monreal at times used to get caught way too high up the pitch. Then Bellerin did as well at the same time. Then your midfielders are caught out, and that's why we always got exposed. What I see yesterday from Tierney, and listen, it is only Nottingham Forest, so I'm not going to get carried away with it, right? But what I see from him yesterday was his defensive side of it. If he see that Callum Chambers was right on the edge of the box, there's no need for him to be there. He can just tuck into a midfield spot. So if there is a breakaway, he can either press the guy who's got the ball, he can track a runner down the wing, or he can just stand still and jockey a guy. So that's my back four. Midfield, Lucas Torreira, 100% has to be in that team. I don't want to see Granit Xhaka in our team. I don't think he's part of the best 11 we could pick. So Lucas Torreira. I would then go with, and this has been a difficult one as well, because I love Guendouzi. I think that geezer is absolute mustard. But I've gone with Joe Willock. I think that his energy, the way he can take players on, Guendouzi's a very good player, don't get me wrong, but I prefer in a midfield spot with Torreira, Joe Willock, because he can get a couple of goals as well. You know, we see that again last night. I don't think Guendouzi's got that many goals in him. Yes, he can take a man on, he can spring passes, beautiful balls out, but I think Joe Willock is destined to go on and be decent for us for a long, long time. That's not saying Guendouzi ain't, by the way, but I just think he's better. In front of them, I'd go with Ceballos. I think that he's looked better coming off the bench, but I think that it's his first season in this league. He's on loan. It might only be his only season in this league. He's on loan, but he's got undoubted quality. He's 22 years old, is he? The guy is absolutely brilliant. The way he can... Do you know what he reminds me of? He's not as good as Isco, but very similar to Isco. Very similar type of player to Isco. And that's what we've needed at this club, a Santi Cazorla stroke Fabregas type of midfielder. And I think he's probably a bit of both mixed together. I think he's superb. So that's my midfield. Then up front, Lacazette all day long. I think he should be captain as well, if I'm being honest. Aubameyang, left wing. I didn't really want to put Aubameyang left wing, but 9 times out of 10, we're going to play a 4-2-3-1. So you're going to really have to go with that. So yeah, unfortunately, I've had to go Aubameyang. Pepe on the right-hand side as well. And I'm glad he got his goal the other day. Big up to Aubameyang for giving him that penalty. Pepe must have been bricking it standing in front of the North Bank lower, and all the pressure on him, you know, to get us back into the game with 10 men, his first goal, blah, blah, blah. His legs must have been like jelly. So fair play that he put it in the back of the net, and hopefully at Man United, he is going to absolutely toy the fucking life out of them. And it'd be fun to see Harry Maguire spinning, because there's no way he's catching him. As soon as he's gone, he's gone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But that's my best 11 at Arsenal. That's my pick. Tommy says, wow, shocked, no Guendouzi on current form. Do you know what? It was tough, man, because do you know what? I wanted to put Chambers in there, but I'm going as an overall best 11, not just on current performances. I think Joe Willock, I don't know, man. Listen, I love Guendouzi. Everyone knows that. Yeah, people have said to me, oh, you suck him off too much. No, I don't. I just think he's a very good footballer. But I do think Joe Willock has more about him overall. Guendouzi is good. Joe Willock is decent, very decent. And he can do the defensive side, the attacking side. He can get a goal. He ends up in the box. He can go left side, right side. He sticks his foot in. He tracks back, which is something Guendouzi didn't do at the weekend. He let the striker for Villa run off of him, or the midfielder, sorry, McGinn, run off of him. And the defence, you can't blame the defence for that goal. That was Guendouzi letting his runner go. So that's not saying I've seen Joe Willock do a great deal. Guendouzi does have that little lapse in his game quite a lot. But that's my best 11. You don't have to agree with it. Let me read some of yours out and see what you guys think. Big up everyone in the chat as well. I do appreciate it. Over 220 people watching. Come on, every single day. We know the drill. 37 likes. Come on, man. Let's get it over 100 as quick as we can every day. And as soon as we hit 100, let's get 2. Tierney is better than Robertson, says Zizo. I hope I got that right, mate. I wouldn't go that far just yet. I wouldn't go that far just yet. For me, Robertson's best left back in the world. But we shall see. We shall see by the end of this season how good Kieran Tierney is. Last night, he looked the absolute bollocks. And he skinned that guy time after time after time. And fair play, man. That's what I want to see from a left back. Somebody who gets a ball, goes to feint inside, scoops it on the outside, just whips it straight in first time. Aubameyang and Laka and the midfielders are going to absolutely score hatfuls of goals now. Marcelo is the best left back in the world, says Khalid Mood. Well, I disagree, but each to their own, mate. He is a fantastic player, don't get me wrong, but he's knocking on a bit now, isn't he? What happened to being a moderator? Right, anybody who is a moderator or was a moderator that's in this chat right now, I've disabled mods off of the whole channel for now. I did say this yesterday on the watch along. A lot of people have been blocked. Then I unblocked them, and then they were blocked again the next day. So I don't know whether that is a glitch or whether that's just you guys blocking them. I don't know. But again, today I've spent 2 hours unblocking loads of people. So what I'm going to do is give it a week or so. See if the same people are getting blocked time and time again, and if it is a glitch, I'll report it. But a lot of people, seriously, a lot of people have been blocked that were unblocked the day before. So yeah, we'll see what happens in a week's time. Obviously, it's not going to be forever. I will reinstate you. It's just not going to happen right now, and it's nothing personal as well. So don't take it personally, because I do appreciate what you do. But I just wanted to test Sank out because, like I said, I've still got people DMing me that I ain't even opened their DMs yet, that are telling me they've been blocked, and they followed me for like 3 years or something. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't know whether it is a glitch. But even Sam, my pal Sam, one of my good friends, Sam Foglier, he's always in the chat. Yeah, he was blocked when I went through it today. I've never blocked him. I can't imagine you guys would have blocked him. So that's why I'm thinking it might be a glitch. But we shall see anyway. But let's read out some of your teams. What's your best 11? Where was that comment? I've missed a comment. That was funny. Can Xhaka have a baby every season? Go on, Bond. There was one here about Ozil as well. I've missed it. Oh, I can't find it. It's gone. Don't know where it's gone. I think he deleted it. Wow, no Ozil. That's shocking, mate. It's not 2012, Shama. What's your bench? That's a good question, Anonymous. I didn't even do a bench. The bench, it'd have to be Martinez in goal. That's for sure. Callum Chambers, Socrates, Maitland-Niles, Reece Nelson, Saka. Who else we got, man? I'm just trying to think who else we've got. Have to put Xhaka on the bench, I suppose. Ozil on the bench. But yeah, that's Guendouzi on the bench. Thank you for that, Nasser. I nearly forgot him. Ozil is finished. Do you know what? He actually played all right last night, Sydney. He actually played all right. But yeah, I do get what you're saying. Best 11, Alisson, Van Dijk, Matip, Robertson, Trent. You're a joker, bro. Well, they're the best 11 in Europe, mate, based on last season. So, like I've said before, it must be an absolute joy to watch Liverpool, mate, if you're a Liverpool fan. If you go every single week as a fan of Liverpool to Anfield, it must be a joy to watch. They've won like 16 straight league games, man. You just know they're not going to lose. It's just ridiculous. And even if they lose one game, the fans are just going, oh, well, we can't win every week. Only 7 subs allowed, too many when we have everyone fit, says Tommy. Martinelli. Oh, I forgot Martinelli as well. Thank you, Elias. Forgot him as well. Bellerin, Holding, Chambers, Tierney, says Edison. Do you know what? What are we going to do next season when Saliba rocks up? Alexander, evening to you, mate. Leno, Chambers, Louise, Holding, Tierney, Torreira, Guendouzi, Ceballos, Pepe, Aubameyang, and a new player that we've signed called Wilnock. I think you meant Willock, didn't you, mate? Not a bad team, though. But yeah, what we're going to do when Saliba rocks up next season, because, you know, I know we're going to obviously sell some more players, but we desperately need to get a 4 at the back that is stable and doesn't chop and change every week. Because if you build from the back, that's how you win titles and that's how you compete for titles. You have to have a solid defence, and chopping and changing every week is not helping us at the moment. What's going to happen if we get Upamecano? Well, that'll probably spell the end for Rob Holding, mate. If we put Saliba and Upamecano together, then they're done, aren't they? The rest of them. Three at the back with wing backs, says Kieran. Evening, mate. Yeah, you could do that in certain games. Kolasinac on the bench. No, Kolasinac left back at the training ground. RIP, say Kolasinac. I'm very good. I'm very good, Ilias. Thank you. Afternoon, Lee. Would you play Holden and Tierney on Monday? Yes, I would. I definitely would, Thomas. No harm having 3 or 4 class centre backs. That's true. Yeah, that's true, Tommy. If you played football, what position would you play? I used to play football and I was a goal hanging striker, mate. Yeah, I was quite quick as well back in the day. I was quite fast, and I can play with both feet. Although my left foot was more strong. But you forgot Mustafi. Mustafi won't be here, BP. Only 70 likes. Come on, people. 30 people need to go and like it. Come on, let's get this content out there. Let's get my channel built up to 30k. It's not actually far off 30k. It's gone up quite a lot recently since I've been posting again. Amazing what happens when you start posting regular videos again, isn't it? 1,325 subscribers away from 30,000, which is ridiculous. Cheek's not read my message, but if I am doing a watch along for the MK Dons Liverpool game, then yeah, I will put that out on my social media account. So go and follow both of them, Lee Gunner 82 on Twitter and Instagram, especially Insta. I ain't too fussed if you don't follow Twitter. I can't stand that platform. Hate it with a passion. But feel free to go and follow my Instagram. I was down in the DMs. Have I missed your DM, bruv? Have I missed you? Don't worry. Listen, I've been busy trying to play FIFA 20, man. It's not easy to play. I've played 4 games of it so far. 1-2, drawn 1, lost 1. The one I lost was in stoppage time. The one I drew, the geezer's team was just a joke. He basically had the whole Man City team, and then he had, he had David De Gea in goal. So yeah, he had the whole Man City team pretty much, and then David De Gea in goal. And he equalised in the 86th minute or something stupid. Please rest Xhaka. Yep, he needs a rest. I'm in Division 6 for Rivals. I've still got 1 more to play before I get given a division. Do an Arsenal-Tottenham combined 11. I'll do that when we play them next, mate. Zachariah, thank you for that, though, mate. Why do you still play FIFA? I don't know, if I'm being completely honest, mate. Career mode or ultimate team? I play ultimate team, Tommy, but I've got another channel which I need to start posting some content on. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that, but I am going to stream a bit of everything on that. It'll be ultimate team, it'll be career mode. I'm going to play against some of the subscribers. Like I said, I don't know when that's going to be. I can't give you an exact time scale on it. I'm traveling at the minute, so yeah, I can't give you an exact time on it. But I think there is a way to stream on YouTube without a game capture. So I need to look into that over the weekend or something. What do you think of Chambers as a midfielder? Says Sridhar. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your first name, my friend, but thank you for your comment. He could work at DM, couldn't he? He could definitely work at DM. He can play at left back. We see that last night. He can play at right back. We see that last night. What is career mode? You dickhead. Toby, man, seriously. Have you ever played Pro Evo? I haven't played that game since I was young, mate. Holden and Chambers give Emery every reason to play them in the future in the first team, says Yanto. Definitely, 100%. Can't wait to see Lee Frey's controller at the TV. Mate, do you know what? I deliberately bought myself an Elite control pad, right? And I never threw that control pad once. I paid 120 quid for it. But do you know what I thought was weird with that controller? You can configure it. Yeah. I thought it slowed my game down. I don't know why. I know that sounds stupid. I thought it slowed my game down. Are you related to Graham Potter? No, I'm not related to Graham Potter, Isaac. What do we think of Spurs? They're shit, mate. We know that. They got bantered off hard last night as well. What's your Arsenal United combined 11? Mohammed, that is coming up later this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I will be doing that later this week. I might actually try, because Terry from the Football Terrace actually messaged me the other day, and big up him. If you're not subscribed to him, I'm sure you are, most of you. If you're not, go and show him some love. He's a nice guy. But he messaged me the other day. I need to message him back, actually, see what he wants to do this week. But I'll see if I can get him to come on because obviously he's Man United, and we might do a little 1 to 11. We'll have a little bit of banter with it. I'll see what he's doing. I'll see what he's doing later this week. Maybe Friday. I'll see what he's doing on Friday. Who's going to be our next manager? I don't know, mate. If I knew that, I'd be minted because I'd go and stick a load of money on it. I am a Colchester fan now. Thanks for the memories, Arsenal. I'm going to Colchester. Have you seen Expression's video? I haven't. I see his Instagram, but I haven't seen his video. Hey, Ducks, that comment's brilliant. Rochdale got Man United. I didn't know that. Mate, I haven't seen hardly any football recently, like draws or news or anything like that. Maruf's comment says Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Chambers, Tierney, Torreira, Guendouzi, Ceballos, Peps, Abba, Laka. Well, that's a decent team, mate. It's a nice one. Chelsea have got Grimsby, Tommy, Holding, Chambers, Mustafi, Socrates, Louise, Mavropanos. I think we will have to get rid of them before we bring another centre back in. That's a very good point, mate. That is a very good point. Although Chambers, I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay for now anyway. And I think he'll stay for the rest of the season because he can play in a couple of different positions. So he's more of a utility player rather than a centre-back, but he can play there, can't he? I think Martinez should be considered against United, says Johnny. Well, he's not done anything wrong, has he? He's not done anything wrong in the 2 games he's played this season. Who's the top 5 strikers in the league? Will Tierney be better than Clichy? Mate, he already is. He already is. Will he be better than Ashley Cole, though? That's the question, and that's where we need him to be, up that sort of level. Top 5 strikers in the league. For me, Sergio Aguero. Best striker in the league. I love that bloke. It's just a shame he plays for City. So, yeah, Serge. Then I'd go with... and I'm just doing this based on goals. Yeah, I'm not doing this based on ability or anything like that because I actually think Lacazette's a better footballer than Aubameyang. But his goal scoring record's nowhere near. So Aubameyang's better goal scorer. So that's what I'm doing it on. Goal scoring. And I'm talking strikers, not wingers, before anyone asks. So strikers, Sergio Aguero, Aubameyang, Kane. That's the top 3. After that, I would go with Vardy. 5th. Who's 5th? I don't know who 5th is. There's my 4. I don't even know if I'm being honest. Who's the 5th? I don't know. After that, it's a toss-up, isn't it, from anyone? Because Firmino's, well, I suppose Firmino is a striker, isn't he? Yeah, he's more of a number 10 actually, but he plays false 9, doesn't he? So yeah, I actually like Firmino. I think he's a good player. So yeah, everyone putting Firmino, I'd go with him. So there's my 5. Laka or Firmino. Well, yeah, I suppose I could have put Laka in there, couldn't I? But they're about the same level, in my opinion. They both score about a similar sort of amount of goals. They're both very good players. They're both underrated massively as well by other fans. You know, the amount of Liverpool fans that big up Firmino, but the amount of fans outside of Liverpool that don't rate him is just crazy. And the same with Lacazette. Arsenal fans love him, but outside of that, nobody else really shows him any love, do they? But I like both of them, so you could put either one of them 5th. Let's do a joint 5th. Evening, Eric. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Have you heard Sol Campbell try to say Aubameyang? No, I haven't. Is it funny? Is it as funny as Lee Judges saying Aubameyang? Big up, Lee. All right, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I'll do 5 more minutes of this. Only 110 likes, 336 people watching, 37 now. Please do go and stick a like on it. Don't forget also, subscribe if you're new. Let's get the channel up to 30k. And don't forget, follow my Insta, Lee Gunner 82. Go and follow that. Let's get that up to 10k. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder. Yeah, he's the best midfielder in the world for me, Ryan. I think he's superb, mate. I swear, do you expect me to read that comment out? Jesus Christ. Tierney is a baller, almost more excited for him than I was for Pepe, to be honest, says Eric. Well, listen, he showed last night exactly what we need down that left-hand side. So, yeah, 100%. Rashford for Golden Boot, bruv, past the blunt. There's no way. The guy scored 10 goals ever in a season for Man United. That's it. What's your agenda against Ozil? Do you know what my agenda is, Luigi? Because you're clearly butthurt over it because you've messaged me twice in about 10 seconds, yeah? I can't wait for him to fuck off out my club. How's that sound? Greetings from India. Good evening, Dr. Viraj. I hope you're well, mate. What do you think Xhaka brings to the team? Any positives? Yeah, there was a positive last night. He was man of the match for not turning up. Can't wait for him to fuck off as well, if I'm being honest. But no, I don't see any positives with him. I genuinely don't. I don't see any positives with him. He can't tackle. He can't run. He can't trap a ball with his right foot. He's got the turning circle of a ship. He don't track runners properly. All he does is he's like a B-Tech Flamini. Flamini was better than him. Yeah. Luigi, you're clearly butthurt, but listen, there's a new assist king in town now, baby, and that is Kevin De Bruyne, who has more assists than your lover boy and played about 43 games in the league less. Truth hurts, doesn't it? I'd take Flamini over Xhaka all day. Exactly. Listen, Flamini was a decent player. The one thing these two have got in common is they both shout and point, and that's all they do. Yeah, but Flamini was a better footballer all day long. It ain't even a debate. Xhaka makes Flamini look world class. Emery is pushing Ozil out. Yeah, how the mighty have fallen. He starts against Nottingham Forest in a League Cup. He's on his way out, mate, and I can't wait. Yeah, I can't. Can you help me with my maths homework? Hey, my maths is shit up, by the way. I am actually really good at maths. Right, listen, I'm going to wrap this up, man. I'm going to get out of here. I will keep you posted whether I'm doing a watch along for the Liverpool game tonight, which is on Sky, so I won't need to find a stream because I can stream that straight onto my iPad. So, yeah, I'll keep you posted. That'll be on my social medias. So, as soon as Chig replies. And I'm going to end it there. Thanks very much to over 340 people that were watching live. Do stick a like on it before you leave. Worst way is if I'm not doing a watch along, I will be back at 9 o'clock. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, happy days. Laters, peeps.